Hi everybody, it's Tom, and today's Thursday the 15th, is that right? Yep, September 15th. And a little update on our Jeep here, on what we're doing. I've got all my panels painted, my doors, tailgate, hood, windshield, and the hood and the windshield are in here, as you can see. So those are ready to be wet sanded now. And then over here we have the Jeep, and let's walk around it here. Been wet sanding on it. And it's coming out nice, and we're getting really close to being ready to paint. You can see I haven't wet sanded this surface right here yet, but I've gotten all the way around and I've almost made it all the way around. So I got, let's see here if we can, I don't even know if we can see this. I'll try to show you. Get on an edge here. I can see something down there. You should be able to see some guide coat, flakes of guide coat right in this area right here. And so I need to hit this again. I think you can see it. I'm having trouble because the sun is so bright in my viewer. And going down here, you can see more guide coat. And this is the area that I'm stopping in. This is where I started, right in here, and went all the way around. So let me try to show you real quick what I'm doing, what I'm looking for here. I'll take this little area right here, and I'm using the black side of my soft block on this. It's the harder side, and I'm going to cut it here just a little bit. Now I just use plain water. I don't put anything in it, no soap, anything like that. I try to put even pressure on my block with my palm. Now, take my squeegee, and we'll squeegee that right off. Just a regular hard rubber squeegee, 3M. And hopefully you can see here, we still have some guide coat showing, so we need to sand on it more. I just wanted to knock it down with the hard side of the block, and now I'm going to use the soft side of the block, and I'm going to go over this one more time. At least I'm going to go over all this one more time, because I still have some guide coat showing here and there. Very light. You may or may not be able to see it. There's some right there. So I'm going to hit that one more time and work my way down to here and probably stop, squeegee it off. Let me see if I can get tripod out here, and it's hard to sand one-handed. Been busy this week. Been hit and miss on the Jeep all week, it seems like. Something will happen, pull me away from it. Let's see here. Okay. Now, let me sand that. I always try to keep my sponge above my area I'm working on so I can dribble water on it. You can feel it when you need it. You get a nice sharp piece of paper, you can tell it. It wants to stick. See there? Sticks right to it. You know, it's really cutting good and full. So you want to keep your paper sharp. Change it often. You know, I saw Pete put a video set up about buffing, wet sanding and buffing, color sanding and buffing. You know, and it's like he says, and that's the best advice I can give anybody, is to keep your paper sharp. So I've used, you know, I got 3 sides here, and I've already used 2 pieces of paper from the time I turn the corner all the way around here. I'm getting ready to put another piece on here in just a second. So you want to use sharp paper. Makes your job go faster. That looks pretty good to me. Take my squeegee it off. And that looks pretty good. So that's how I wet sand. Let's see if we can get a look at it here. And all the guide coat is gone. There's still just a little bit, I think. I'm seeing a little bit right down there on that radius. So I'll probably hit that again as I'm hitting this bottom. I'll come out, hit that again, probably this whole area. Try to go in sections. Try to, you don't want to sand in one spot all the time. You want to try to keep moving. and sand it as evenly as possible, and it looks pretty good. We have very little breakthrough, just a few places where we are having it. There's a spot right there, 2 spots. Right up here we went through and got the collar just a little bit right there, but that's okay. But all the way around it's looking good. It actually sanded out really nice. As you can see, we're uniform in color, hardly any spots of breakthrough, and if there was, it's usually because I made a mistake sanding it. So now we got to go through, we got to sand these little areas here, these intricate areas. We got to go around our hinges a little bit more. They're mostly sanded, but you can see I haven't sanded the corner around yet. A lot of it will be Scotch-Brite work. I use a Scotch-Brite pad, and the same on the front end here. It's all sanded, and then we got to use our Scotch-Brites in here, on the sides of the teeth here. But as you can see, the second coat of primer there keeps it, for me anyway, where I can keep it, you know, a really uniform deal there. I don't have a lot of different colors. You know, it's pretty much solid 99.9% primer. You see on the side of it here, looks pretty good. You see it takes on a satiny sheen. It almost shines. So it's got all kinds of dust and dirt on it. You can actually see my neighbor's vehicle right there in the shine of it. So that's what I'm looking for on the wet sand. And I've got a lot of things to do here at the end of the week. Kind of busy, so this is Thursday. I'm hoping to paint this Saturday. It's cooled off here. It's only 60 degrees today, but the sun is out, and it's cooled off a little bit. It's supposed to be back up in the 70s on Saturday. It's supposed to be a nice day. I got some family things I gotta go to here today and tomorrow, and so I'm going to try to finish up wet sanding it here in the next half an hour. So all I got is that bottom right down in through here, and then I got to do my jam like area right here, and then up on the top rail all the way around. I got to do all that. That's all hidden, but I'm still going to wet sand it and paint it. It's all hidden with tracks for the top. So I've been working off and on the body here for, this is the 3rd day. I haven't been asshole and elbows on it. I did get all my parts painted, so the only thing left to paint is the tub. That's where we're at. We'll get it painted. Like I said, I got to finish it up here. Got to do all the Scotch-Brite stuff. Then I got to tape it off. Taping it off, it's a big job to tape a Jeep off with no top on it. It's a big job. You know, it's going to take me 3 hours minimum to tape it off. And we'll get it shot hopefully Saturday, and then we'll have a look at it. And then all next week we can spend collar sanding, buffing, and assembling. And maybe by next weekend we'll have our Jeep on the road. We'll go get a plate for it, some insurance on it, see how she drives around. I've only driven it around the block a couple times, only driven it about a mile or two. That's it. So She runs fine, so shouldn't have any trouble. Alright then, that's where we're at. So take it easy.